guys. Okay, so this is our first YouTube channel video, and my name is Joanna Frimpong, the face behind Silver Hair Salon and Spa. Yep, I own this business with my husband, Eric Frimpong. I'm going to bring to you how Silver Hair was brought to light, how we began, the challenges, and where we are now. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. Silver Hair Salon and Spa was birthed 2015 when I came to Ghana for vacation to visit my husband. So it's very ideal, very bored. And I have a nursing background, but I couldn't practice nursing in Ghana anymore, so I was just home and I said, so why don't I just bring this passion in me into reality? And so, talent is not enough. You have to do it professionally. So I said, okay, why don't I, go to those pros who already know how to, do hair, so I can learn from them. So I started with Ata. She was at Kaneshi, and she taught me how to do the full locks and Mali twists, and box braids and Senegalese twists. And I did 1 month weave tutorials with Salasi, Beauty Bank, and then 2 weeks makeup tutorials with Lori Baby, Larisha. And I love all of them. I did some courses too in the States. We went to New Jersey with my cousin, who is also a hairstylist, to learn from other people. Hadassah from Virginia, Alexandria, I think. She taught me a little bit of makeup too. I'm so grateful to everybody that came into contact with me and taught me from their hearts. I am so grateful. Right afterwards, I started making hair my thing, practicing and doing it on my friends' head. So they will invite me to their homes and I'll do their hair and correct me in some ways. And I was terrible then, seriously. It was very terrible. But one good thing was every time I did hair, the next time was better than the previous one. And yeah, that was how I started becoming good. So we started doing shop hunting, and we realized it was too expensive. I wasn't having any clientele. I wasn't gonna rent any huge luxurious or expensive shop, and then you're not gonna have anybody coming in and you're gonna pay rent, and that wasn't the right choice. So we decided to use our next apartment as a salon. Yeah, and then guess what? We're still using it because it's really helping us. The setup, everything, people loved it, so we kept it and we're still keeping it. Even though we have a new one right opposite the Presec Basic School, Medina, and the old one is behind the new market, Medina Rolling Circle. We employed hand-picked stylists. Yeah, beginning was a bit tough because you had no choice. You just had to choose whoever comes because you really needed people to work with. They were helpful. Yeah, they did their part. I won't deny that. But it was very challenging because I was moving back and forth from the United States to Ghana. So I wasn't stable, and everybody in Ghana knows if you own a business in Ghana and then you are not fully part of it, you won't succeed. Trust me on that. Don't think of opening a shop or any business in Ghana that you're doing something different and the business is on its own. It won't survive. Make sure you're fully part of it. Work within 2 years was very terrible because we're now building the clientele. It wasn't encouraging, but we still kept our head high because we read books a lot. My husband is a book-long person. Business books, entrepreneurial, like every book that is helpful to our path, we read it. It has really brought me this far, I would say. If you own a business and you think the talent alone is the whole thing, I would say partially wrong, because you would need mentors, and some of the mentors you can't reach them. They live in other countries, other states, and unfortunately the only thing that could connect us is reading what they've written, and whatever they've written is their life. Most of them tells you what they went through to get to that point, and then what you have to be doing to also get to a higher point in your business. So we read so many books, and we're still reading though, and it's helping. Finally, I decided to go back to Ghana to stay fully, 3 years ago, and things turned in a very good way. We did so much to turn things around. We had to sacrifice a lot, not sleeping, going through a series of emotional trauma, you're not sleeping every time you're on your feet. I'm trying at dawn to put something up, and we'll have a meeting with the staff. We'll all put our hands in doing, making it coming into reality. We made sure that everything that we thought of was brought into reality, and by God's grace, we started seeing improvements, and we kept doing it, and we're still doing it. Challenges, I'll tell you, one, don't own a business in Ghana or anywhere and not being part of it. Secondly, don't use your heart. I was doing that, I'll confess. I was so emotional because that was my first business, so everything, like, I have to, like your child, you have to guide it, and I think I was doing too much. So at some point I realized that it's not all about you. You have to give them the chance to explore, and you come 50-50, and make sure that your workers are part of you. If you treat them like they are nobodies, if you treat them like without them you can succeed, trust me, they also treat your business like a garbage, and you wouldn't like it, because guess what, whether you like it or not, they are part of your success. Without them, just like without you, they can't do it. It's the same thing. Without them, you cannot do it. Treat them like your assets. Do it in the way that they'll respect you and you respect them. Wherever you have to correct, you do. Wherever you have to praise, you give that accolades to. So in December on the 12th, Silver Hair will be 5 years in business. Oh, we can't thank God enough for how far He has brought us. Lord, we have been through it all, and we still go through some challenges, believe me. And I don't think it's ever going to end, because it's life, and that is how life is. Silver Hair will bring you a lot of hairstyles, the process and how we live our lives at the salon, the bad and the good, everything will bring into your doorstep. So make sure you subscribe to our channel. We'll bring you more and more exciting and educative info. So make sure you subscribe. Love you and stay safe.